Welcome back to ABC General Hospital channel. Today, we're diving deep into the latest storyline that has captivated Port Charles and left fans on the edge of their seats. This time, it's all about Jocelyn Jax's relentless pursuit of justice for Dex Heller. What will her next steps be, and how will her life transform as she navigates this high-stakes journey? Let's break it all down. Foreshadowing a critical decision. The stage is set for Jocelyn Jax to face a life-altering decision. As the writers hinted, her quest for justice will bring her to a pivotal crossroads that promises to reshape her character and her future. But what will this moment entail? It's likely that Jocelyn will find herself confronting a moral dilemma that forces her to weigh the value of justice against the cost of vengeance. Her choices could have far-reaching consequences, not just for herself but for everyone around her. Will she choose a path of redemption, or will she succumb to the darker impulses that grief and anger can unleash? This critical juncture also raises questions about Jocelyn's relationships. How will her pursuit of justice impact her bond with those who care about her? Will her actions draw them closer, or will they push her further into isolation? The emotional toll of grief. Jocelyn's journey is as much about internal transformation as it is about external action. Her grief over Dex Heller's death has been simmering since the tragedy occurred, but it's clear that this sorrow is evolving into something much more intense. Her desire for justice has become deeply personal, fueling a fire that may be difficult to extinguish. Grief often manifests in unexpected ways, and for Jocelyn, it appears to be steering her toward a dangerous path. The pain of losing Dex, combined with the knowledge that his death was likely a deliberate act, has created a perfect storm of emotions. This turmoil could either galvanize her resolve or lead her to make impulsive decisions that she may later regret. The mystery of Dex Heller's killer. As new details emerge about Dex's demise, the list of potential suspects continues to grow. Cyrus Renault has long been a thorn in the side of Port Charles, and his involvement seems increasingly likely. However, Jocelyn's investigation may uncover unexpected twists that complicate the narrative. Could there be other players in this deadly game? Perhaps alliances or betrayals that Dex himself was unaware of? Jocelyn's determination to unearth the truth will undoubtedly lead her down a winding path filled with surprises and revelations. The autopsy report has already hinted at connections between Dex's fate and the tragic circumstances surrounding Sam McCall's death. This parallel may provide Jocelyn with crucial clues, but it also underscores the danger she's stepping into. The question remains, will Jocelyn uncover the truth in time, or will the stakes prove too high? Taking matters into her own hands. The writers have teased that Jocelyn's pursuit of justice will involve drastic measures, a phrase that suggests bold and potentially reckless actions. Up until now, she has relied on others like Jason Morgan and Jack Brennan for guidance and support. However, it's becoming increasingly clear that Jocelyn is ready to take control of the situation herself. This shift marks a significant turning point in her character development. Jocelyn is no longer the grieving bystander, she is becoming an active agent in her own story. Her willingness to embrace risk and defy convention reflects a newfound strength, but it also exposes her to significant danger. One possible scenario involves Jocelyn confronting Cyrus directly. This move would be fraught with peril, but it would also showcase her unyielding determination. Alternatively, she might devise a more calculated plan, leveraging her connections and resources to bring Cyrus to justice. Either way, her actions are sure to have far-reaching implications. The role of Jason Morgan. Jason Morgan has been a central figure in Jocelyn's life, offering her guidance and support during this tumultuous time. His own grief over Sam McCall's death has created a shared sense of purpose, but it remains to be seen how far he's willing to go to help Jocelyn achieve her goals. Jason's involvement could take many forms. He might act as a mentor, helping Jocelyn navigate the complexities of her quest while ensuring she doesn't lose herself in the process. Alternatively, he could become a reluctant participant in her plans, drawn in by a sense of duty and loyalty. The dynamic between Jason and Jocelyn adds an intriguing layer to the storyline, highlighting themes of mentorship, responsibility, and the cost of vengeance. As their paths converge, their relationship will undoubtedly face new challenges and opportunities for growth. The stakes for Port Charles. Jocelyn's pursuit of justice is not just a personal mission, it has broader implications for Port Charles. Her actions could expose hidden truths, disrupt existing power dynamics, and set the stage for new alliances and rivalries. The potential fallout from Jocelyn's decisions extends to her family, friends, and the community at large. As she delves deeper into the mystery, she may uncover secrets that others would prefer to keep hidden. These revelations could have far-reaching consequences, altering the fabric of Port Charles in unexpected ways. What lies ahead for Jocelyn Jax? The road ahead for Jocelyn is fraught with challenges, but it also offers opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Her journey will test her limits, forcing her to confront difficult truths about herself and the world around her. As she navigates this complex terrain, Jocelyn will need to draw on her inner strength and resilience. Her choices will shape not only her future but also the futures of those she loves. The stakes have never been higher, and the outcome remains uncertain. And that wraps up our deep dive into Jocelyn Jax's quest for justice. What do you think her next move will be? Will she uncover the truth about Dex Heller's death, or will her journey take an unexpected turn? Next, we're diving into one of the most talked about controversies in the world of daytime television. What happens when a fan-favorite actor returns to the canvas while another beloved star remains in the shadows? Let's explore the drama surrounding Steve Burton's return to General Hospital and the heated debate it has sparked among fans. A divided fanbase, the fallout of Steve Burton's return. At the heart of the discussion is Steve Burton's reinstatement as Jason Morgan, a move that sent shockwaves through the General Hospital fandom. While many celebrated the return of a beloved character, others felt disillusioned, pointing out the perceived unfairness in how his situation contrasted with that of former co-star Ingo Rademacher. The contrasting fates of these two actors, both of whom exited the show under similar circumstances in 2021, have left fans divided. While Steve's quiet departure and subsequent return have been framed as a story of reconciliation, Ingo's decision to pursue legal action against the network has complicated his potential return. Social media platforms became battlegrounds for fans, with passionate debates erupting over the ethics and fairness of these decisions. Could the network's willingness to welcome Steve back be a sign of favoritism, or is it simply the result of differing approaches to conflict resolution? Context: the vaccine mandate that changed everything. To understand the controversy, we must revisit the events of 2021. Both Steve Burton and Ingo Rademacher exited General Hospital after refusing to comply with the vaccine mandate implemented by ABC. At the time, the network was adhering to CDC guidelines to ensure the safety of its cast and crew, a policy that sparked polarizing reactions both within and outside the entertainment industry. Steve chose to leave without much public comment, a decision that allowed him to maintain cordial relations with the network. Meanwhile, Ingo took a far more confrontational approach, filing a lawsuit against ABC and accusing the network of discrimination. The ramifications of these decisions have shaped their career trajectories in unexpected ways. While Steve found temporary refuge at Days of Our Lives on the Peacock network, Ingo's legal battle placed him at odds with ABC, making reconciliation far less likely. Fan reactions, loyalty, outrage, and everything in between. The return of Steve Burton as Jason Morgan has reignited fan enthusiasm for the character, but it has also reopened old wounds. Many fans took to social media to express their discontent, arguing that Ingo deserved the same opportunity to return to Port Charles. One commenter remarked, "I can't fully support this show until the network apologizes to Ingo and everyone else they wronged during that time." This sentiment echoes the frustration of viewers who feel that fairness has taken a back seat to internal politics. However, others have defended the network's decision, emphasizing the importance of context. One critic wrote, "Steve left on good terms and made it clear he wanted to come back." Ingo, on the other hand, burned bridges with his lawsuit. It's unfortunate, but those were his choices. These divergent viewpoints highlight the complexity of the situation, with fans grappling with questions of fairness, loyalty, and professional responsibility. Behind the scenes, why Steve Burton was welcomed back. What made Steve Burton's return possible? According to insiders, the key lies in the actor's approach to his departure and his ongoing relationship with the network. By leaving without public fanfare and expressing a desire to return once the vaccine mandate was lifted, Steve left the door open for reconciliation. One theory gaining traction among fans is that Steve may have negotiated a conditional return agreement when he left. As one fan speculated, maybe Steve and the powers that be had an understanding that if the mandate was lifted, he could come back, no matter how long it took. This measured approach contrasts sharply with Ingo's decision to take legal action, which many believe alienated him from the network. Ingo's lawsuit likely made it impossible for him to return, another fan suggested. It's not just about the vaccine issue anymore, it's about trust and professionalism. The bigger picture, lessons from the controversy. The Steve Burton-Ingo Rademacher saga offers valuable insights into the complexities of workplace relationships, particularly in high-stakes industries like television. It underscores the importance of maintaining professionalism, even in the face of disagreement, and highlights how differing approaches to conflict resolution can yield vastly different outcomes. For ABC, the decision to bring Steve back while leaving Ingo out in the cold is as much about optics as it is about practicality. By welcoming Steve back, the network signals a willingness to mend fences, but only with those who approach conflict constructively. What's next for Ingo Rademacher? While Steve Burton's future on General Hospital seems secure, Ingo Rademacher's prospects remain uncertain. The actor has largely stayed out of the spotlight since his lawsuit, leaving fans to wonder whether he has any interest in returning to Port Charles. Could there be a path to reconciliation for Ingo? Some fans believe it's possible, but only if the actor is willing to rebuild trust with the network. It's not too late for Ingo to make amends, one fan suggested. But he'd need to approach the situation with humility and a genuine desire to move forward. Until then, the absence of Jasper Jax will continue to be felt by viewers who fondly remember the character's impact on the show. The Steve Burton controversy is a reminder of the delicate balance between creative expression and corporate responsibility. As fans, we invest deeply in the characters and stories that bring us joy, but we must also recognize the human dynamics that shape these narratives behind the scenes. While Steve's return has reignited excitement for General Hospital, it has also sparked important conversations about fairness, accountability, and the evolving landscape of daytime television. As we look to the future, one thing is clear: the world of Port Charles is as unpredictable as ever, both on and off screen. Next, we're exploring the emotional and transformative journey of Chad Duell, the actor behind the iconic role of Michael Corinthos on General Hospital. From personal loss to professional reinvention, Chad's decision to step away from the soap opera that defined much of his career marks the beginning of a new and exciting chapter. Let's dive into the heartfelt reasons behind his departure and the lessons we can all learn from his journey. A profound goodbye, reflecting on the role that defined a career. Chad Duell's departure from General Hospital signifies the conclusion of a 14-year journey filled with growth, challenges, and self-discovery. For over a decade, Duell inhabited the role of Michael Corinthos, a character beloved by fans and integral to the soap's most gripping storylines. Reflecting on his experience, Duell acknowledged the immense impact the role has had on his personal and professional life. "Time flew by since I started there. It's insanity," Duell shared during an appearance on the Daily Drama podcast. "I settled into the comfortable and safe job." But safety and comfort are the enemy of progress a lot of times. This sentiment captures the bittersweet essence of his decision to leave, a blend of gratitude for the past and an eagerness to embrace the future. Duell's portrayal of Michael brought him acclaim, but it also led to a sense of identity that became intertwined with the character. "Who I was the show and the character I've done for so long," he explained. Yet, as an artist, he craved the freedom to explore new creative avenues and redefine himself outside the parameters of Port Charles. The journey ahead, rediscovering purpose and potential. Leaving a long-standing role is never easy, especially one that has offered stability and recognition. However, Duell's decision was driven by a desire to step outside his comfort zone and challenge himself in new ways. "It's going to be a process, kind of unraveling that and really seeing who I am," he admitted. "Especially now in my life. It's going to be a little journey." The actor emphasized the importance of growth and transformation, recognizing that stagnation can hinder both personal and professional progress. "Sometimes you have to take drastic steps or make yourself feel uncomfortable to take a step," Duell noted. "That's kind of what I have not allowed myself to do in a long time." This perspective underscores his determination to embrace change, even when it feels daunting. For Duell, this period of transition represents an opportunity to reconnect with his aspirations and rediscover his true potential. "I don't know what the future holds, but there's a lot of work I have to do to achieve the potential that I know I have," he said. "Not just career-wise, but in a lot of aspects." Coping with loss, the impact of personal challenges. While professional growth was a key factor in Duell's decision, it was deeply intertwined with personal challenges, particularly the recent loss of his father. This tragedy served as a wake-up call, prompting him to re-evaluate his priorities and take a step back to focus on his mental and emotional well-being. "It's just a life adjustment," Duell explained. "A lot of stuff has been going on in my life. This break, there's a few things behind it." The actor shared that he initially planned to spend time in Arizona to be closer to his family, but the complexities of life made that goal more challenging to achieve. The loss of his father weighed heavily on him, influencing his decision to step away from the familiar and embrace the unknown. "My intention was to spend some time back in Arizona, but that's becoming a little harder to do," he revealed, highlighting the delicate balance between personal responsibilities and career aspirations. Lessons learned, the courage to evolve. One of the most poignant aspects of Duell's departure is the courage it takes to walk away from a stable, successful career in pursuit of self-discovery. His journey serves as a reminder that growth often requires us to confront our fears and embrace uncertainty. Duell's reflections on his time at General Hospital reveal a deep appreciation for the opportunities he's had, but also a recognition that change is necessary for personal fulfillment. "As an artist, to be repeating the same kind of thing can kind of be a little stagnant," he said. "But I'm still extremely blessed to be able to have been on GH for as long as I have." By stepping away, Duell hopes to uncover new dimensions of his creativity and push the boundaries of his potential. "I feel like I've been in that bubble of comfort for such a long time," he admitted. "It's time to step out and see what I'm truly capable of." Fan reactions and future prospects. As news of Duell's departure spread, fans expressed a mix of sadness and excitement for his future endeavors. Many praised his courage and vulnerability, recognizing the difficulty of such a decision. Others eagerly speculated about the projects he might pursue next, from new acting roles to creative ventures outside the entertainment industry. Duell's openness about his journey has resonated with many, serving as an inspiration for those navigating their own challenges. His story is a testament to the importance of self-awareness, resilience, and the willingness to take risks in pursuit of a more authentic and fulfilling life. Thank you for tuning in to ADC General Hospital channel. What are your thoughts on Chad Duell's decision to leave General Hospital? Do you think his journey will inspire other actors to take similar leaps of faith? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates, spoilers, and behind-the-scenes insights from the world of daytime drama. Until next time, keep watching for all the twists and turns that make Port Charles the ultimate destination for intrigue and excitement.